So picture this. I caught my gaslighting husband in what I thought was an affair, only to find out it was his long-lost sister. Yep, you heard that right. I ended up falling for her and leaving him. For months, my husband had been acting super strange, protective of his phone, dodging my questions, and lying about where he was. Naturally, I started suspecting he was up to no good. One night, he claimed he was heading to his best friend's house, but guess what? His bestie was out of the country. So I decided to play detective and tracked his location. Spoiler alert, he was at a bar. I walked in, heart racing, ready for the worst. Scanning the room, I spotted him in the back, sharing a beer and laughing with a woman. My heart sank. Just as I was about to confront him, he turned and, oh boy, caught sight of me. I panicked and ducked behind a table, praying he wouldn't see me. Thankfully, he was just calling over the waitress. Phew. But as I slipped out of the bar, tears streamed down my face. I crawled into bed, feeling utterly defeated. Fast forward to 2 a.m., and my husband stumbles in, crashing onto the bed. He wakes me up, apologizes, and kisses my forehead. I asked how his night was, and he said it was great, but he sounded furious. How dare he act all sweet after lying to me? I tossed and turned all night, replaying the image of him laughing with that woman. What did she have that I didn't? Sure, she was beautiful. But the way he looked at her, I had never seen that look directed at me. The next morning, I rolled over to find a plate of breakfast next to me. 2 eggs over easy, bacon, and toast drizzled with chocolate syrup. It read, "Happy anniversary, my love." But he was nowhere to be found. I brushed my teeth, and he slipped into the bathroom behind me, greeting me with a kiss. I squirmed away and confronted him about cheating. He looked shocked, but then he laughed. Laughed. I stormed out. But he begged me to sit down and explain. I reluctantly listened as he recounted a dinner we had at an Italian restaurant where he had shared stories about his long-lost sister, Jill. Suddenly, everything clicked. He told me the woman at the bar was indeed his sister, separated from him when they were kids because their mom couldn't afford to keep both. They lost contact, and she finally found him through state records and Facebook. I was still skeptical. If she was really his sister, why lie about going to the bar? He said he didn't want to introduce me to her if they didn't get along. I told him he could have just been honest instead of making me find out the hard way. He apologized and promised it wouldn't happen again. I asked to see their messages, and after reading them, I still wanted proof. So I insisted on meeting her. We had anniversary dinner plans, but my husband texted Jill to meet up later that night. The car ride to the spa was tense, but he tried to lighten the mood. After a relaxing massage, we headed home to get ready for dinner. I slipped into a classy black dress, but my heart was heavy with doubt. At the restaurant, my husband's phone buzzed. It was Jill, asking where they were. He told her we were at dinner and would head to the bar afterward. I was furious. Why hadn't he told her I was coming? I felt our anniversary was ruined by this mystery woman. When we arrived at the bar, I felt a wave of anxiety wash over me. Jill was sitting there, and when my husband introduced us, I was taken aback by her beauty. We shared drinks, and I couldn't believe I had ever thought my husband would leave me for her. As the weeks went by, Jill moved in with us, and we quickly became inseparable. We shopped, dined, and even got our nails done together. She was becoming my best friend. One night, while lying in bed with my husband, I found myself thinking about Jill and how she made me feel. After a shopping trip, I asked her if she liked me. She laughed and said, "Of course," but when I pressed further, She kissed me, and everything changed. We decided to keep it a secret, but our connection blossomed. Fast forward a few months, and we were sneaking around, stealing moments together while my husband was at work. But one day he came home early and caught us in the act. His world shattered in an instant. He was devastated, and I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. The next day, he served me divorce papers. I laughed, thinking Jill finally got what she wanted. But seeing my husband in such a state broke my heart. Now, Jill and I live together, enjoying our relationship openly. We've built a life together, and I couldn't be happier.